We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Javonte Green. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he's not the tallest player on the court, but McCollum uses his quick burst to finish above the rim.
Now here's Ball. Green finds DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ball. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Now here's McCollum. Last game for him, he had 14. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. Count that bucket.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Green. Now here's Levine. Goes up on the wing. Williams grabs the board.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And here's McCollum. No good from outside.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ball passes to Green. Now Levine. The 3 from Ball. Offensive rebound. Vucevic up and in on the layup.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Here's the bodyguard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. For Chicago, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Levine. Ball passes to Green. Here's Levine. There's the triple. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Ball in the game against Denver. Very impressive. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Ingram. Second chance shot. And the layup is good by Williamson.
Nice aggressive play from Williamson, crashing the offensive glass and getting a second chance shot.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Green, the pass to Ball. Levine with it. Blocked!
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Shot blocked! And they'll keep possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan to stop the run. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
Here's Daniels. Here's the bodyguard. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. From 11 feet away. And Williamson throws it down.
You know, Coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle. and it happens a lot.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, both of these teams are still fresh here in the early season, RJ. Is it easier to play hard towards the start of the year?
Well, yes, it's because the season hasn't worn you down, but you're still getting back into the swing of things, so your conditioning might not be all the way there yet.
Give it up, give it up, give it up. One more again for your Pelicans dance team.
Ball left side. To the middle. Here's Green. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the Bulls, Javante Green.
He hits the second from the line. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum, a pass to Ingram. Here's Daniels. Pass to Williamson. Over Green. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Green finds ball. And here is DeRozan. Back to ball. Tipped. And he's able to get it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's the bodyguard. Green covering. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 5. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Now here's McCollum. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Daniels. And again, no good by New Orleans.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
It's Vucevic, high post. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Oh, Green with a block.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Off target from three-point range. Williamson outside. Here's Daniels. Back to Williamson. Right wing. Pass to Daniels. 6 to shoot. A shot to stop the drought. That one is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's McCollum. No good from the low block.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Ball gets it to go.
When you peek at Lonzo's three-point numbers, they illustrate how much time Ball's put into his shot.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
The Bulls making a switch here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Jones comes in for Green. Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in for Ball. Here's the bodyguard. To the paint. Here's Murphy. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Levine passes to Williams. Now Caruso. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. Here's Drummond. Tries again. And it's laid in by Jones.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Here's Alvarado. Got a piece of it. Inside. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Chicago has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Williams passes to Levine. And here's Caruso outside. Second shot opportunity. 4-3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. And the Bulls lead by 1.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Jerry Jones Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul. 23. Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And here's Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Levine with it. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Jones against Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
It's
substitution on the court.
If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor. That magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Caruso outside. Pass to Vucevic. Got a hand on it. Here's Green.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
To the paint. Now Williamson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. McCollum against ball. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from McCollum. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Here's Ingram. Good work defensively by Caruso. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Vucevic. No good off the glass. So it's the Pelicans now. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. Here's the bodyguard, hounded by ball. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Bulls shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to DeRozan. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Outside Ingram. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Caruso, pass to ball. Back to Caruso. Green Green with the ball. Covered by Williamson. With the teardrop. And it's finished off inside by Green. And the Bulls lead by 1. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And he lobs it up top. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, rolling with purpose after setting the pick. Zion's terrific at recognizing how to score in these sets.
Ball passes to Caruso. Knocks it loose. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Williamson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williamson's gotten 4 this quarter. Caruso outside. Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got 9. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. McCollum outside. Here's Daniels. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Ingram. Lets it go. That one a little long. Down low. Ball against McCollum. Ball outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Puts one up from 19. And again, Chicago, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Vucevic with a steal. Here's Caruso. The Pelicans pull it in. Outside Ingram. Pass to the bodyguard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. To the inside, Hayes, and he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Pass to Daniels. Ingram with the ball. From downtown. Kept alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Ball outside. And no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic in the post. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Now Hayes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building.
Second
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
The end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans 54. The Bulls 51.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's Ball in at the point. And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Levine. Ball with it. For the lead. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Out to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. McCollum's got 5.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Back to Ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. Levine with a steal. Fires for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
New Orleans in the lead. Outside Ingram. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Living up to the immense hype, Zion is putting on a show, shouldering the load offensively.
Outside Levine. Ball against McCollum. Back to Levine. And rejected. Levine against Williamson. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
DeRozan outside. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. Deflected.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
McCollum outside. Pass to Daniels. This one for 3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Let's give it up one more time. A huge cheer for your Pelicans.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. DeRozan finds Vucevic. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Second personal foul.
Chicago has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Daniels. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Can't get it to fall.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Outside Levine. Now DeRozan. Caruso with it. There's the 3. No luck on that one. Levine with a steal. Three-pointer. And again, Chicago, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Chicago trailing here. On the wing, DeRozan, covered by Ingram. Levine passes to Vucevic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, it's hard not to foul Vucevic inside. He uses all of his size to go after his shots.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's the bodyguard. He's got 9. Pass to Ingram from behind the arc. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. Williamson against Green. It's stolen by Green. Now Caruso. DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong, but you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Williamson with it. To the wing, right side. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Caruso outside. The 3 is up. Pelicans cleared away. They've led by as many as 11. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
When he was in the G League, Daniels proved he was an effective passer, so we know he can spot an open man for sure.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And it's DeRozan missing. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside Ingram. McCollum outside. No good on the triple. And the Bulls shooting just around 32% from the field. Caruso. And it's the bodyguard with the rebound.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
From 9 feet, in deep, Ingram drops it in. And it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Caruso, the pass to Jones. And here is DeRozan. Over Ingram. That one rolls around and rims out.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, sweet move. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. 11 points in the game.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Caruso. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Caruso's got 9.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Williamson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Caruso against McCollum. Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Jonas Valid. Ingram and Zion, the former Dukies, in it forward. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Daniels in a shooting guard. That's the Pelicans 5. DeRozan against Ingram. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Up and over McCollum. The Bulls with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Back to Ingram. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. DeRozan outside. Back to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Your Pelicans, Zion Williamson. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Fires from the wing. Levine can't hit.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. They're starting a new trend with regard to turnovers. It's becoming problematic. And with plenty of time left, that's his 4th foul. He needs to stay cognizant of that moving forward.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. And yep, it's good. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this 4th quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Pass to Ingram. Over DeRozan. Pelicans keep it alive. Counted.
This is where Zion shines. Inside, he can be such a dominant force.
Chicago trailing here. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine. Now here's Green, covered by Williamson. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
I love watching DeMar DeRozan attract contact on the way up. He's just fearless getting through that contact. He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more, and doing just that.
McCollum outside. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Levine. And the basket by the block guard. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ball finds DeRozan. From the elbow. And he can't get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The length of Ingram poses issues for defenders, which is why he gets fouled a lot.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Back to Ingram. Down low, the bodyguard. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Ball passes to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Fader on the way. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's. Here's Ingram. Here's the bodyguard. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. That free throw no good.
At the line for New Orleans. No.
And he sinks the second. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. DeRozan outside. Pass to Levine. From 8 feet away. Good work there as it goes. Levine's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not just a shooter, Levine is also willing to bury himself inside and go to work.
Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. Here's the bodyguard. Outside for Ingram. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Outside Levine. To the left wing. There's Ball with a 3. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. Murphy, he's checked in for Alvarado.
At the line for New Orleans.
And the second free throw is good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Williamson against Green. There's Ball with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Here's Murphy. To the paint. Tries yet again. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Green, the pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Inside, here's the bodyguard. Pass to Williamson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He let his guys know that he needs more from them to close this deficit. He said, quote, "We have to get something started. I know we're behind, but you are capable of taking this game if you still want it."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, It happens sometimes.
Ball passes to DeRozan. It's tipped, and he recovers it. The Pelicans have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
DeRozan against Ingram. And it's DeRozan missing. The Pelicans have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Pass to the bodyguard. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. That's tipped. Down low. Here's Daniels. And it's Chicago with a board. Now Vucevic from outside the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to the bodyguard. Stolen by Ball. DeRozan outside from the high post. And it goes straight through with a swish. DeRozan's got 11 points here in the second half.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. Here's Murphy. 6 to shoot. Ingram up top. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the bodyguard, covered by Vucevic. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
The kick out to Ball from deep. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Here's the bodyguard. And so the Pelicans take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.